The long-running talent competition Britain's Got Talent made its highly anticipated return for its 19th series, airing its launch episode on a Saturday evening that traditionally draws massive audiences. After nearly 2 decades on air, the show has become a staple of British television, once commanding viewership figures as high as 10 million in its early heyday. This latest premiere, however, marked a stark downturn, pulling in only around 3 million viewers, a significant drop of 1.5 million compared to the previous year's launch. This figure represented what many described as the lowest ratings in the program's entire history, signaling a potential shift in audience interest. The episode featured a familiar mix of acts designed to captivate and surprise. Performers included a woman demonstrating an unusual skill by throwing buckets of fire using her feet, a talented dog showcasing impressive tricks and obedience, and a high-energy dance troupe delivering synchronized choreography. While each act displayed undeniable dedication and skill, the overall reception from viewers suggested a growing sense of repetition. Many who tuned in felt the performances echoed routines from past seasons, with little innovation to set them apart from what had come before. Online reactions were swift and largely critical. Social media users voiced their frustrations openly, pointing to a pattern of recurring themes: magicians performing illusions, animal acts relying on pets' charm, and dance groups executing polished but predictable routines. Comments described the show as same old thing year after year, with some lamenting the influx of large groups diluting individual standout moments. Others expressed boredom after just minutes into the broadcast, questioning what the program had evolved into and whether it still held the magic that once made it must-watch television. A number of viewers admitted they had not watched in years but checked in out of habit, only to feel confirmed in their decision to step away. The ratings slump was made more pronounced by competition from other channels. BBC Two's coverage of the Winter Olympics drew a peak audience of 5.5 million, outpacing Britain's Got Talent even without accounting for streaming numbers on ITVX. Some fans openly discussed switching over to alternative programming, including the revival of Gladiators, which resonated particularly with viewers connected to its filming locations or contestants. The judging panel remained largely consistent, featuring the familiar faces of Simon Cowell, Amanda Holden, and Alesha Dixon, all of whom have been part of the show's fabric for years. Joining them this season was newcomer KSI, the 32-year-old musician and online personality who had previously appeared as a guest judge. His addition brought a fresh dynamic, blending music industry insight with a younger, digitally savvy perspective. Hosts Ant and Dec continued their role as the show's comedic anchors, providing backstage support, light-hearted banter, and encouragement to nervous contestants as they pursued their dreams. The prize structure has seen fluctuations over the years. When the show launched in 2007, the winner received £100,000. This increased to £500,000 in 2012 before settling at the current £250,000, alongside the prestigious opportunity to perform at the Royal Variety Performance. Recent winners have included Harry Moulding, a magician who claimed victory in 2025 as only the second illusionist to win in the show's history, following Richard Jones a decade earlier. These victories highlighted the show's occasional embrace of variety acts beyond singing and dancing. Despite the low ratings, the episode underscored the program's enduring format: ordinary people stepping into the spotlight to showcase extraordinary talents. Critics and fans alike debated whether the concept had simply run its course, with some arguing that the sheer volume of similar talent shows over the years had saturated the market. Others pointed to broader viewing habits, including the rise of streaming and on-demand content pulling audiences away from live broadcasts. The return of Britain's Got Talent thus served as a moment of reflection for its legacy. Once a groundbreaking celebration of undiscovered talent, now facing questions about relevance in an evolving media landscape.